class. So I was asking you what enzyme is present in our saliva. So some of you might know is actually known as amylase, salivary amylase. So this enzyme present in saliva, right, helps to break down starch into a sugar called maltose. So please take note, it only help to digest starch only. So meaning that if I have a plate of rice with chicken, okay, with curry chicken or any other ingredients, right? You can only digest the starch in the food. Okay, so this starch, right, will be broken down or digested into a sugar called maltose. So that's the reason why, let's say you eat plain bread, biscuit, rice, it will taste sweet because due to this maltose present. And for information, we have 1 to 2 liters of saliva produced in the salivary glands each day. 1 to 2 liters, can you imagine? Okay, so once our food is chewed, the tongue, right, will try to roll the food into balls of food, bolus, and then we will swallow down the esophagus, right? So what is exactly enzyme? Enzyme is a type of protein, all right? It's a type of protein present in human body, in animals as well, that will help to speed up the rate of chemical reactions. Or in this case, right, it helps to digest, break down starch into sugar. So this is considered a type of chemical reaction. I'm not sure whether you also remember when you're in set once, we learned about chemical reactions. Chemical reactions, there'll be a new product being formed. So you can see that starch, right, at the end of the digestion, there's a new product, which is maltose, very different from starch. One thing to take note, enzymes are specific in their action. So as I mentioned, we have this amylase is only digest starch but not protein. So if I have a plate of rice with chicken, okay, with what else do we have with fish? Okay, we have some other ingredients, right? The amylase in the saliva can only digest starch. Okay, let's move on. So that is actually what happened in the mouth. So in the mouth, right, we have physical digestion, which is chewing the food in smaller pieces, and then followed by chemical digestion, which is the amylase that helps to digest starch into sugar called maltose. Okay, so I just want to refer you back to the previous page. So remember we're talking about digestion. There are two concurrent process. One is physical digestion. Another one is a chemical digestion, somewhat similar to chemical reaction. Now, after from the mouth, right, we will move down to the stomach. But before moving down to stomach, right, it will travel down the tube called the esophagus, which is a muscular tube. Okay, it's a muscular tube. So what is happening here? Right. So you can see here there's this peristaltic wave. So this is a muscular tube. Okay, this is my esophagus. It's a very long tube, and there's a series of wave-like contraction. Okay, in fact, I will show you the video about how does peristalsis works. So peristalsis works in such a way that when the food enter the gullet or the esophagus, this region of the muscle will contract. Okay, it will contract and squeeze the food down. So this region of the muscle where the food is, receiving, this set of muscle over here that's surrounding the food will relax to receive the food. Then after that, right, this muscle here will contract. Can you see? Contract and squeeze the food down. It's similar to like we are squeezing toothpaste out of the our toothpaste out of the tube. No, when we squeeze, okay, it's the same motion where we squeeze down. So you will have a wave-like contractions and relaxation, and finally the food will reaches the stomach. So this is actually the series of wave-like contraction relaxation is actually known as peristalsis. Okay, in fact, there will be a video. I want you all to view the video in the next activity that can actually show you in actually in under the endoscope where they actually really see the peristalsis happening. Okay, in the esophagus. So I want you all to watch the next activity in the video.